Today our topic is timer. So I'll take this timer from the toolbox. I'll drag and drop on the form, and here there's a timer 1. The timer control allows you to repeatedly execute a procedure after an interval. This control is not displayed in the form at runtime, but it keeps track of time spent on a specific form. For example, counting a seconds, and then you can implement count up and count down timer, etc. And here we have the properties. The default is timer 1, and here by default it's enabled. We have to set it into as to true. And here we have interval. In interval, for 1 second it is 1000. For 2 seconds we have to set 2000. So what is the importance of this interval is that for if I set it to 1 second, it is 1000. Then for every second the timer procedure, the timer events will be executed. Suppose we have a label in our, let us demonstrate using a simple example. And suppose we have a label here in our form. I'll just increase the font size to 16 bold. Okay, and when I'll go to the form load. The form name is timer, so timer load, and label 1 dot text is equal to, I'll just put now. Now refers to the current system time. So when I run the program here, this one will be executed, but I set only once, that is when the form is loaded. So the system date and time will be displayed, and the seconds will not change it because I put it under the form load. So suppose I'll double click this timer and event. Timer 1 tick event will be generated, and I'll put this code instead of form load. I'll put it in timer 1 tick. Now let me run this form here, and since it's under timer 1 tick, as I have enabled the timer and I have changed the interval to 1 second, so every second this event is executed. So label 1 text change every second. So here the date is not changed because the date remains the same after a second, but after every second this second will change. Like after 60 seconds, then the minute will change it to 39. The same way after an hour, then it will change it to 3 p.m, etc. And let us write another example, like the countdown example. Suppose this label or countdown or count up. Suppose we have this label, like if we want this label to change every time, like the sequence to count like 1 2 3 up to 5. Okay, I'll have one variable dim is integer, and here instead of this one I'll just put I is equal to I plus 1, and label 1 dot text is equal to I. Okay, and if I want this I to count up to 5, then if I is equal to 5, then it will again reset to I is equal to 0. So I'll just run this program here. 1 2 3 4 5, and instead of 5 it goes back to 0. Okay, the same way 10 9 8 7 6, if I want it to count down, then I'll set the integer from the highest number, like the highest integer equal to 10, and I equal to I minus 1, and if I reach to 0, then it will go to 10 again. So likewise I can easily implement count up and count down timer. So that's all for the timer tutorial. Thank you.